early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
I'm at a loss.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective? You're out of your depths here, detective, and you're asking the wrong questions of the wrong people. Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with you, officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Coalfebbers.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day, you'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Интересно. Меня слышно? Так. Опять нужно перенастраивать. Черт побери. И снова у меня почему-то плохо работает интернет. Или дело не в интернете. Ну, вопрос интересный. Ладушки, сейчас посмотрю. Так. Уважаемые дамы и господа. Или уважаемый дядя. Здорово. Ты видел этот дождь? Первое, что мне приходит на ум, либо у меня лагает, либо это отсылка к какому-то фильму по типу «Человек дождя». Да, и у меня лагает стрим. Не знаю почему. В чем проблема? Так, потеря кадров. Да нет, вроде ничего. Пропуск кадров 9263%. Да просто уменьшим битрейт, как обычно. В прошлый раз сработало. Так, а что-то у меня есть какие-то настройки, которые могут реально повредить? Да нет, ничего такого. Все крайне просто и обычно. Прическу CJ, физику воды. Ха, интересно. Не обращал внимания на это. Блин, я вообще хотел пораньше начать стрим, но тут вижу, типа, 20-летие Xbox, и они выкатили какую-то там презентацию. Я ж такой, ну ладно, посмотрю, все-таки 20-летие, наверное, что-то крутое сделают. И они, ну, как, презентация красивая, но по сути ничего не рассказали. То есть они просто куча рекламы, ну, в плане даже не рекламы, это чисто такой фан-сервис в плане истории. То есть там как зарождался Xbox, как его создавали, даже документальный фильм про это сделали опять, пригласили Дуэйна Скала Джонсона. И потом, неожиданно после этого, они анонсируют официально новый сериал по Halo.
Vin, at risk losing the trail.
Я такой думаю, интересно, в каком-то там Paramount Plus.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
И потом внезапно они выпускают Halo Infinite. Просто мгновение ока. Мультиплеер Halo Infinite сейчас официально можно играть в Steam, на Xbox, где хочешь. Все это бесплатно, куча карт, возможностей. Но это именно бета.
Too much slack.
И они поменяли, компания Halo Infinite теперь выйдет 8 декабря. Неожиданно такой ход от них. Но на Halo они сейчас надеются
Vin, at risk losing the trail.
очень сильно. Я не знаю, либо у меня залагало, либо что-то не так. Блин. Так, подожди, CJ, если не ошибаюсь, это главный герой GTA San Andreas, моей любимой GTA-шки. Да, ну сложно сказать, я посмотрел несколько видосиков. И все. Надо было все-таки подъехать. Хорошо. Сложно там сказать. Некоторые персонажи вообще стрёмно выглядят, некоторые, наоборот, получше выглядят. Но в общих чертах, что мне реально не нравится, это контрастность. Вот какая-то вот цветастость такая. Вот как будто бы я зашел в Photoshop и начал все это делать. Вот здесь Noire смотришь. Палитра красок, все красиво сделано, все в тон. Прям чувствуется вот это послевоенное время, 50-е, 60-е. Ощущение той самой классики. GTA трилогии, не знаю, может и как-то починят, либо как-то чуть-чуть улучшат. Ну, когда-нибудь, может, поиграю. Сейчас, не знаю, в GTA Trilogy я буду играть только, там, не знаю, за какой-то там донат, или кто-то сильно очень попросит. Там, не знаю. Либо еще потом вернусь к этому. А сейчас пока по плану все же буду идти LA Noire, GTA 5 и Red Dead Redemption 2. Благо, все эти игры у меня есть. Да, давненько, кстати, официальные рокстары не садились в лужу. Любовь, морковь. Вот эту миссию я не играл. Ха-ха. Ничего не сказал, красавец. Это красиво, красиво.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
I'm going up to the lakes to watch the races on Saturday.
Does the chicken come with fried tomatoes?
LAPD, we have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that?
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Он меня сейчас вздрюкнет просто.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Покупать эти ремастеры, это же как спонсировать радикальных исламских фундаменталистов, которые любят кого. Ну да, согласен. То есть это, не знаю, конечно, странный пример ты привел. Мне сразу приходит на ум сама идея того, что ислам-то это хорошо, у них там много всяких приятных вещей, в Арабских Эмиратах люди прекрасно живут, у них сильно все развивается. Но да, заниматься условным терроризмом игровым, да, с этой точки зрения использовать это в такой степени, это, конечно, не очень. Так, а есть у нас что-нибудь у него? Так, это синяя комната. Нет, нет, это клуб Макамбо. Хорошо. Так, украденные сигареты, украденные винтовки Браунинга. Не корабля, ограбление Кулриджа. Декларация.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Ну, кстати, что интересно, вот по сути, вот посмотреть не GTA трилогию. Это хорошая идея. Перекинуть старый движок на новый движок, который просто сделает Unreal Engine 4. Они все красиво сделали, все перерисовали. Но, блин, даже если с прическами, со всем остальным у вас хреново получилось, ну, пожалуйста, хотя бы создайте атмосферу, чтобы люди играли, и они чувствовали вот ту палитру красок, которая была до этого. Ну, хотя я не играл, я не объективен все же. И все равно, да, вот. Лучше уж сделать тогда ремастер, чем очень хреновый ремейк. Можно так сказать. Стрельба в клубе 111.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
У меня ничего на него нет. А что у нас за декларация здесь? Что она дает?
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Да, интересно, прям пошли миссии, что не факт, что типа именно суть в том, что я смогу расследовать отличное дело, а в том, что здесь помимо этого любовь с этой девчонкой, плюс еще общая идея с Микки Коэном, который крутой мафиози, который здесь все держит. Да, это крайне интригующе все. Стрельба по автобусу. Интересно. Погнали. Да, кстати, еще один важный факт. Что у меня вообще со стримом? Что в последнее время как-то стрим не так хорошо идет. Мне это не нравится. Давайте поднимем до 3000. Так. У меня типа не вывозит видеокарта 4000 килобайт. Да не, быть не может. Пропуск кадров 28% получается. Но если это правда, то что-то как-то жестко. Надо, кстати, проанализировать, да, свой стрим, если что, пытаться это все улучшить. Либо почистить компьютер, или что-нибудь. Да едем.
Further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution. Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3 identified.
Воу. Это тот же Браунинг, что ли, который мы нашли? Браунинг. Блин, просто расстреливаем. Какой смысл? Что это за бред? Куда они пошли? Сейчас пытаемся узнать, что с ним не так. Но что мне подсказывает, что он просто ненормальный из войны. Блин, я ж вроде бы пристрелил, нет? Ну ладно, я знаю, что так нельзя делать, но я просто... Так, интересно, а сколько у него там много? Понятное дело, что они... Воу, да? Нет, изрешетил просто. Но я все-таки пробежал. Так, нужно немножечко потише сделать, чуть-чуть.
right now.
Так, я вижу. Добрый вечерочек. Это Коул Фэлпс. И вы уже обезоружены. Да, миссия веселенькая. Жесть, просто расстреливать автобус. Совсем ненормальные пошли.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Третий столик. Микки Коэн тоже под третьим столиком. Интересно. И снова Браун.
It's one of the BARs.
Да я сразу так и понял, чувак. Все, посмотрели.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Так, бывший морской пехотинец, водитель автобуса. Он, скорее всего, мне бы не врал бы, да? Он так немного нагло будет говорить, но, в принципе, если будет врать, то, скорее всего, будет говорить чуть по-другому. Хотя не факт. Посмотрим.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Да, такая жизнь, такая жизнь.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Записная книжка с подробностями нападения на Альваро и примечаниями Киев 234, третий столик.
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
Интересно, какой правильный ответ был?
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
The early bird gets the worm. It's like a mouse. It's cheese.
Так, сейчас мне нужно позвонить.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Погнали. Погнали.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Квартира Келси. Кто такой Келси? Да черт его знает.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Квартира Келси. 2 часа дня, 12 минут.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Isn't there anything else you can do? No way. Nope. Do I need to fill this out? You've been to my house? That's correct. It doesn't matter. We're not dirty in this city anymore.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Моголдрик. Это которого убили, типа?
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
You need me to sign some papers or something? No, I'm Diego. You were smoking a cigarette in the other room? You see my mother?
You want to take a guess where he got hold of the cash?
Not really.
Am I gonna get out of here tonight?
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
You didn't know about the insurance money, I take it. You worked at midnight, correct?
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Does this mean I lose my life? Is this a picture of your car?
Ой. Ладно, мне просто интересно, как это работает. Я хотел записную книжку туда показать, но нет. Да, зря я, конечно, про записную книжку не сказал, но, блин, откуда ему знать? Это же его записная книжка. Тут все так на тоненького, конечно. Ну ладно.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged?
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other. We go back a long way.
А сколько, кстати, миссий осталось? Надо распределить себе все это красиво, да. Так, а ну-ка. Раз, два, три, 4, 5, 6. Четко. В понедельник закончу. Да можно. 6 миссий получается. Да. Пройти GTA 5 до Нового года бы еще вообще было прекрасно. Было бы красиво, да.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Погнали.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Спокойно. Это хорошо.
Step on him, huh? Just give me a little closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. Still good. We need to get closer.
Cole Phelps стреляет. Отлично.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
У нас что-то есть.
LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer?
Так что он, скорее всего, предатель.
Help me out.
The post office, Cole, and be quick about it.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Давай заканчивать с этим.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dough?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine. They're waiting for someone to crack.
Жесть, капец. Веселая эта часть. Есть контакт. Cole Phelps охраняет порядок.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. Try. It was worth a try. God.
Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Juice, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Немного не успели.
Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Вот и put your hands in the air. 2 хедшота и до свидания.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
What do you think?
If we can get them all in the alleyway, we wrap the whole case.
You can drive.
All right, where to?
Are the enemies of civilization and democracy.
Light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof.
Find some cover.
Give me some goddamn cover.
Вот это уже было весело.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that ship.
AGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
He was smiling.
The American Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans and reminds you to check with your local real estate agent for exclusive homes reserved for our soldiers. Homes beginning at $5,000.
Молчит партизан.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm that close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Interesting, interesting.
You don't want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
Давайте по-другому сделаем.
Did you know, Mr. Rakowski? Do I need to play this out? How long is this gonna take? I'm no hood. I'm a killer. You understand?
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
You trying to take me down?
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
Что за бред? Почему не сработал? Ну-ка, мне аж интересно. Мне аж интересно. Да быть не может такого. Я же правильно ответил. Там все указывает на него. Типа, это не подходит. Это бред какой-то. Я просто перепутал эти штуки. Твою мать.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Значит, я неправильно ответил.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Вот и конец.
Listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Да, крутой финал третьей части. Никак не успокоишься? Теперь она единственная твоя утеха. Да, ну, по крайней мере, похвально. Оказывается, в конце я все правильно нажимал, просто чуть-чуть перепутал улики. Почему-то я был уверен, что та улика лучше подходит. Ну, не знаю. Все относительно. The gas man, газовщик. Наконец-то я вернулся к пожарникам. Прекрасная погода.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired a gun.
Добро пожаловать, поджоги.
The nerve of some people.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
When is America gonna understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen that first day here, walking into the station, chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Да, интересная фишка. Герой войны пришел, кучу дел расследовал, потом еще кучу дел расследовал, потом его еще подняли до отдела нравов. И потом он потерял. Его понизили по работе, и он потерял семью.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And come home with us.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. Lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
30 cops on the newspaper.
Ну что ж, да, он теперь такой серьезный, все, жизнь его потрепала. Ну ладно. Продолжим это прекрасное путешествие уже по пожарникам, а точнее не пожарникам, а поджогам в другой раз. Да, так и бывает. Ты герой, который сам себе противен, потом поднимаешься, все круче и круче и круче детектив. А потом одна небольшая ошибка. Искра в глазах девушки, которая сказала те самые слова, которые растопили твое сердце. Ты пришел к ней в комнату, и там все было. Да, легкие слабости, и все разрушено. И все разрушено.